welcome to a special edition of the Latest Printed Press, where we go from London to Manchester. Stay tuned to find out why. Lots of surprises ahead. Hello, we are actually standing in Fleet Street, but it's not quite Fleet Street in London, it's actually Fleet Street in Coventry. And as you can see behind me, there is a great big cathedral, and Coventry is actually famous for two major universities, one being Coventry University and one being Warwick University. There are also lots of other facts linked to Coventry. First of all, the expression true blue has Coventry origins and dates from the 14th century, where clothes were dyed Coventry blue, and it became a very fashionable and expensive item and colour to actually wear. Also, the phrase sent to Coventry originated during the English Civil War, when captured royalists were imprisoned in the heavily fortified and were imprisoned in the strongly pro-Parliament city. They were given a very hard time by the locals, hence the saying sent to Coventry. So if you ever want to give the silent treatment to somebody, that's where it originates from. But actually Coventry, as you can see, even on this dreary rainy day, is actually a very, very beautiful place. There's some very, very interesting buildings, historical buildings, with a backdrop of a very modern city now, modern shopping city centre as well, where you can buy lots of things. I would highly recommend it. A very, very nice trip out, about a couple of hours from London. But we haven't actually reached our final destination yet. Our final destination is going to be Manchester. So once we reach Manchester, we'll be filming from there as well, and there will be the big surprise of why it is that I'm travelling from London today all the way to Manchester. But for now, from Coventry, this is the Latest Printed Press. In Manchester, and I'm actually here for a photo shoot. I'm at Alt Studios, and this company do vintage photo shoots, and I'm having a vintage photo shoot today. I'm going to be doing rockabilly and also pin-up style and Sin City, and you'll see later on what that means. So I'm actually walking in, and this is Alt Studios here. As you can see, there's some fabulous costumes and props, and it's very, very exciting for me. So watch this space. hello, we're back with Eurogenj TV, and like I said, I'm doing a shoot today, and as you can see, I'm looking very different. I'm doing the rockabilly look first with the vintage hair and makeup and outfit. And I'm with Paige, and Paige has been my makeup artist for today. She's done my makeup and she's done my hair, and she's made me feel really, really comfortable. Thank you very much, Paige, for doing this and making me look so glamorous. I'd quite like to share with our audiences how you grew up, because it's quite interesting. You have a bit of a Turkish Cypriot background, and you lived in Turkey for a while, and obviously you're a makeup artist now, and you've been doing that for many years. So if you could just tell us a little bit about your background and how you got into this industry.
Yeah. So I lived in Turkey, a place called Didim. Lived there for about 12 years, went to ilkokul and high school and everything, and then come back about 8 years ago now to pursue my hair and makeup career. And so, yeah, now I'm here doing what I do, doing what I love to do, and especially the vintage styles, one of my favourite looks to do. So yeah.
What made you decide to get into becoming a makeup artist? Did you always know as a child that you wanted to do something like that, or was it something that you decided on later on?
To be fair, I think it's from a child. I always used to play with my mum's hair, always used to play around with my makeup. Oh God, my makeup used to be up here when I was a kid playing around. So I always had that passion for it. So I just thought, yeah, that's something for me to do, definitely.
And obviously, you grew up in Turkey. I don't know, do you know a few words? Because obviously you were educated there for a little while. Merhaba. Siz nasılsınız?
Ben de iyiyim.
Oh, it's so great. So your grandparents are Turkish Cypriot, is that correct?
Nan is, yeah.
Your nan is?
Yeah.
And are your parents currently in Turkey?
Yeah, currently in Didim'de.
Oh,
yeah.
Right. So that's fantastic. Oh, it's just such a coincidence, because we didn't actually know that this was going to happen.
Yeah.
But when we were talking about the shoot with Simon, he did mention to me that my makeup artist lived in Istanbul. He said to me, actually. But obviously, Didim is still a beautiful place, isn't it? Yeah.
Absolutely love it. I had the most perfect upbringing. I love the Turkish culture, and I love getting brought up out there. I would be out there tomorrow if I could, but my career is unfortunately in the UK, so for now that's where I'm staying.
Yeah, definitely. And what sort of things, I mean, obviously you're a makeup artist for Alt Studios, but what other sort of types of things do you do as a makeup artist?
So I do a lot of things. I do a lot of obviously photo shoots. I work on film productions and TV, so I sometimes work with BBC and ITV doing little one-offs. I've done a couple things in the past with Netflix. So yeah, just it keeps me interested. It keeps being different all the time, definitely.
And if anybody wanted to find you, where could they find you on social media if they wanted, to look at all the wonderful work that you do?
I've got an Instagram or Facebook page. It's at Front Page Makeup. So yeah, just there, give me a follow.
So yeah, don't miss it. She's absolutely amazing. As you can see, my makeup is just phenomenal, and I've got the proper Marilyn Monroe look here today. So later on you'll be seeing my photo shoot as well. So these are sort of the steps that take place when you go to a photo shoot. Obviously you speak to the photographer beforehand, and then you plan the shoot, you think about the mood, the theme. This is very much a vintage shoot, and it's something that is going to be for Camden Council, actually. So look out for that, and I will share that on my Instagram page as well once we see the final products. But obviously coming here, I mean, Paige has worked on me for like over an hour doing my hair, my makeup, and getting the look perfect. And thank you very much. Thank you very much for making me feel so welcome.
Oh, you're welcome.
Thank you. Bless you. Bye. As our fashion shoot continues, our Eurogench TV team continues their journey in Manchester. With COVID restrictions easing up, the public hit the Manchester City High Street. The sounds of music fill up the high street. The first sounds our team heard are the elegant sounds of Hong Kong music. Overpowering the sounds of the Hong Kong music are the pop beats, where crowds gather to enjoy the entertainment from the street artists. Manchester is a beautiful city, full of young spirit and history. On our journey, we came across the famous Manchester Cathedral. Manchester Cathedral, formerly the Cathedral and College Gate Church of St Mary, St Denis and St George, is the mother church of the Anglican Diocese of Manchester, seat of the Bishop of Manchester and the city's parish church. It is on Victoria Street in Manchester city centre. As our tour closes to an end, we hope the viewers have enjoyed our trip. Stay tuned for the latest printed press for more trips coming up this summer.